Welcome to Wolves Weekly. I'm Barrett Henderson, Director of Media Relations here at Western Oregon University. Joined once again this week by head coach Arn Ferguson of Western Oregon football. Arn, you're back from the border, and it was a good trip to Canada.
Anytime you go up in Canada and get a win, it's a good trip. It's not an easy trip getting through the border on both sides, but also we played in Swangard Stadium, which we haven't played there for a while. It's a grass surface, and it was pretty slippery, so it took a while for our kids to adjust to that. But our quarterback did well, Tyrell Williams did well, and obviously defensively, getting turnovers really helped our offense be successful.
Yeah, Coach, talk a little bit about, for all of us who don't get to make that trip, just the process of getting a whole football team over the border both ways. Well,
the first thing is we communicate, everything's done, rosters, all that stuff, and it changes obviously in football. So the bus company works with the bus company in both borders. Then when we get there, the biggest thing, we hope that they're in a good mood. So going through, our players are very respectful, but also we just want to make a smooth process. And this trip is one of the best trips going through the border that we've had so far.
So does everybody get off the bus and go through a check-in that way?
You get off the bus, you have to have your passport, pass card, original birth certificate, and also a pictured ID. And that must be ready when they call for it. And you go through and they ask our players a whole bunch of questions, like what hotel they're staying at, you know, from who you're playing to all the stuff you don't really think about, just to make sure that they're not someone just jumped on the bus with us.
Gotcha. Well, let's go ahead and jump right into some highlights from the game there at Simon Fraser. Big victory for the Wolves, road win. There's a great interception by Roger Garrett there in the first quarter that really set the tone for your defense.
Yeah, offensively, the quarterback did well, moving the ball. Coverage-wise, we were in the correct position, so we're adjusting to the speed of the tempo. But Roger came through with a crucial play, and you see Tyrell Williams here running with the football. Very key play come across the middle. Then also you see his speed that he has.
Yeah, Tyrell, yards after catch there. Yak, as the players refer to it. Again, there's an interception there by the defense, and Tyler Johnson just had a big day for you, interception and fumble recovery, along with quite a few tackles.
Yeah, he's been playing well. He's a redshirt freshman in that Mike position. He actually even splits time in that Mike position because it's such a physical position. Craig Aikens tipping the ball and Tyler being in the right spot. Dedicated to both those guys, the amount of film work they do to make sure they're in the right position.
Yeah, how about your field goal kicker there, Jesse Correa? He's off to a good start this season as well for you.
Knock on wood on that one.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Jesse's doing really well. He's really matured. He's real confident, and he's really striking the ball well, and he's nice and smooth and relaxed. So we want to keep him confident, and he's scoring a lot of points for us.
38-14, the Wolves get that big road win, first victory of the season, and that was a non-conference matchup there with Simon Fraser. As the next matchup here in Monmouth coming up later in the season will be a conference counter.
Yeah, just so everybody's clear on that, the first half of your season is non-conference, the second half is conference. There's always a conference title at stake, but really as you look at it to going into playoffs, you only have 0-1 and maybe 2 Division II losses to get that one of 6 spots for playoffs.
Well, Coach, more about Simon Fraser. We talked a little bit about your quarterback, Ryan Bergman. Another great game. Completion percentage was very high for him. Tyrell Williams, after being double covered at Portland State, really had a nice game for you. And your running back, Joe Harris, got things going as well.
Yeah, with Ryan Bergman, high percentage of balls being completed, is really contributed to our O-line and our running game. So it allowed him to take some pressure off, like at Portland State, he threw 60-plus times. So now you're seeing about 32 times, which is really standard what we want. We want a balanced attack, and just nice for our O-line and our running backs to start playing like they can.
And Coach, Paul Revis, another big week for him. That young man, a redshirt freshman, he's got a great start going.
Yeah, we have quite a few redshirt freshmen coming in and contribute significantly. He's made a big impact with punt returns, kick returns, and also catching the ball deep, and also short routes. He's doing a really nice job of fitting in with our quarterback, and expect great things for him as this continues.
Well, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the game coming up Saturday. 1:05 kickoff time here in Monmouth against Central Washington. That is a GNAC rival. Again, this is a non-conference game, but home opener's got to be great to be at home finally. I know a lot of the players are excited, and to be playing Central Washington, I know the players are really excited about this game.
Yeah, it's our first home game. It's our first game out of 6 games, so we're excited to really be in Monmouth and be in front of our fans, but also to be on our new grass field that's redone, and hopefully things will be awesome there. But our players, the first part of the season is a tough haul as far as being on the road. So this one, Central Washington just got through having a very successful game against Dixie. So they're coming in, moving the ball well, playing great defense. So it's be a test of where we're at this stage.
Yeah, Central Washington opened the season at the number 4 team in FCS, University of Montana. And that's a really talented Montana team that took it to the Wildcats. But then last week at home against Dixie State, Central Washington really showed what they can do offensively, scoring 48 points and only allowing 14 on a defensive end. Coach, this seems like a Central Washington team that may be a little bit different than we've seen here in recent years, where it's not going to be all defense. This is a talented offensive team as well.
Yeah, the quarterbacks, same quarterback as last year. He's playing a lot more confident, throwing the ball hard, hitting multiple receivers and really spreading around with a running back that is probably one of the quickest guys on the field.
Yeah, they're new coaching staff. You got a former offensive coordinator at a D2 Power now there as the head coach.
So we expect them to push the tempo and really give us multiple formations and mix things up a little bit. And defensively, there'll be a different flavor too. A lot of blitzing, a lot of man coverage. So we got to give our quarterback time to be successful.
Again, that'll be 105 here Saturday at MacArthur Field. Come on out and check out Western Oregon for the first time this season. Also on Friday at 5 p.m. Fan Fest at the Gentle House here on the Western Oregon campus. Coach, we wish you the best of luck on Saturday.
Well, thank you.
That'll do it.